What's up guys, it's Chris here. I usually post new videos every single Monday and Wednesday, and I live stream a couple times a week, but as you can tell, today's video is going to be on Sunday. The reason for that is Monday, Veve has Coca-Cola dropping on the app. It's super exciting, and there's a couple of new tips and tricks that I'd like to share with you guys before going into Monday, and I wouldn't want you to see this video too late. To my knowledge, I definitely know at least one of these tips have been shared publicly. The other two, I really just found out myself and it kind of blew my mind. So I'm excited to share with you guys. These three tricks are going to help you with three different categories. The first one is going to be on the drop. The next one is going to be on the rebound. And the next one is going to be on the market when you're sniping. I am not claiming to have invented any of these tricks. Matter of fact, I'm going to give credit to who showed them to me. Who knows at the end of the day who really is the first one to come up with these tips and tricks. I just know I've had some recently that really blew my mind, and I definitely want to share those. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Also, if this type of content helps you in any which way, please consider subscribing to the channel and liking this video for the YouTube algorithms. I'd really appreciate it. First tip I'm going to be talking about is sniping. This video was sent to me. It's from the drop today, the common Deadpool. You can see that they're refreshing, trying to get that very top one. They get it, they click it, they hit it immediately, they buy now, boom, it's done. So you're probably thinking like that almost looked like it was a bot because it was so quick. So what happened? What happened was as soon as they clicked on the screen, there's a little sliver down at the bottom that allows you to click the buy now. You can barely see it above the market button, and they're able to click that and buy immediately. So if you're like me, you're like, oh, why haven't I thought about that? You know, so you pull out your Veve app, you find the common Deadpool, you click it, and you try to fast click, and then you realize, oh, that doesn't show up for me. You know, it's that basically this image is too long. Maybe it'd work on another image. So what do I do from here? So this was explained to me later, but while I was waiting, I actually figured it out, and it's so simple. You're reading the text at the bottom, you know, 'tis the season to be jolly, yada, 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 and you're like, huh, I wonder how I can make it, you know, pop up better. Well, it's pretty simple. You go to your settings on your iPhone, you click display and brightness, and I'm sure this probably works for Android as well. You scroll down to your text size, and you put it all the way down, okay? So after it's all the way down, you go back to Veve, and boom, the text is smaller and you're actually able to click it. So now if I'm doing it, I refresh, I click it, and I can click it immediately at the very bottom if I want to, and it pops up like that. And I'm not very well versed at this, so you can tell that was really slow. But the more you practice, the faster you'll get at this. And this allows you to be one of the first ones to snipe on the market. Because while other people are struggling when they have to click and then scroll down, if you're familiar with this space and with this app specifically, every single millisecond matters. So this is more milliseconds that you're faster than everybody else. So I hope if this is your first time seeing this, that this helps you in sniping the secondary market. Give a shout out to Mr. Buy Now on Twitter or at VeveRich. He is the one who originally tweeted this out today. He sent me a DM saying, hey man, this is cool. I don't know how many people have covered it. And it really gave me a good idea to go ahead and share it. So definitely go follow VeveRich, Mr. Buy Now. He does awesome giveaways. He's a really friendly person. I really enjoy his tweets. So yeah, definitely go give him a follow. Time for tip number 2, which is on the rebound. I don't know who first discovered this. I'm sure it wasn't me, although I did discover this on my own as well. But as of pretty recently, we've discovered that the rebounds can happen in 4-minute intervals, and it seems to be on those 4 minutes that it really opens up and allows us to be able to go for the rebound. This is for comics and collectibles. So most of you watching this probably already know on comics that you're able just to kind of stay on that screen and not leave that screen and constantly go for rebounds. Collectibles are quite different. Collectibles, you have to click on it and then go back, click on it and go back, and every time you do this, you have to scroll down and see if it's sold out or not. Also, from tip 1, this will also help you go for this even faster because you can click it and immediately click down here. But anyways, back to this tip is I've noticed that if you wait on exactly the 4-minute intervals, so for me, if the drop is exactly 10 o'clock, at 10:04, as soon as I see 10:04, I click on the item that just dropped and scroll down, that the gate actually opens and allows me to try to go buy again. So instead of saying sold out, it'll say buy now, and this allows you to go for a collectible rebound. Usually, I know a couple months ago, we were able just to kind of click out, click back, click out, click back, and eventually it would show up. I noticed on today's drop specifically for the case, which I did get originally on the drop, I didn't get on the rebound, is that I was going for the rebound every 4 minutes. And right on that 4-minute mark, I would click it, and the buy button did show up. Although I didn't get anything from clicking it, it gave me a chance, and I have heard of other people being able to get it from this. And this, again, is a pretty new tip, so I hope that helps you with rebounds. For the last and final trick, I'm going to go over what will help you for the drop. This is specifically for blind box drops. I don't know who originally came up with this. I do know that I first heard about it from Veve Vault. I don't remember if it was a tweet or if it was on his YouTube live streams, but either way, he's the one that showed me. Shout out to Veve for this. Most of you watching this video might already know this by now, but I thought I'd go over it because since I've learned about this, I don't think I've missed a blind box drop. All it is there's a little arrow for a drop down, and then below that there's usually the countdown. It's going to look a little bit different than this screen when you're actually going for a drop, but all you have to do is simply click in between the arrow and the countdown, or the arrow or whatever's underneath it, and that's where the buy now button is going to appear. So if you're just tapping that as fast as you can, making sure not to fat finger it and accidentally click the drop down menu, then you should be able to click as soon as that buy now button pops up, which will give you the best chance of being able to get the drop. Look, I know there's a ton of information out there and a lot of other tips and tricks as far as getting drops goes. If you'd like me to do more videos on those, I definitely will. The reason I chose these 3 specifically is these are very new, at least to me. I mean, some of them might have been around for like a month, but let's be real, a month in the NFT space feels like a year in the regular space. So I hope that any of these, if you haven't heard about them, will help you for Monday's drop and the drops in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching my video, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.